All right, sup guys, welcome back to the channel. Too Easy Sports Betting. I'm Trice Too Easy. Guys, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. If you've been here, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. It helps me and my channel a lot. And lastly, if you'd like to join my sports betting community and Discord server, it'll be in the pinned comment and in the description of the video. Okay, so we'll review yesterday. Pretty damn good day, all things considered. A couple really sick bad beats that stopped it from being like a historically good day. Yankees are fucking banned. I cannot believe the Yankees lost that damn game. They were given every opportunity. I ain't gonna rant about them. I can't stand the Yankees right now. Anyways, review yesterday. We'll go over the slate. I'll talk about each game, give you my leans, my favorite plays, my thoughts, things like that. Show you guys a couple home run props, show you guys some strikeout ladders, show you guys some just straight up player props that I'm on. Then I'm gonna get you out of here with a bag. Lots of action today, guys. You got a big MLB slate, 15 games. You got soccer going on. You got WNBA. So no need to force plays. Take good plays. Take EV plays. Bet in large volume and compile that edge and crack their stupid ass upside the head. And there's a lot of promos going on and stuff too. So always take advantage of those. Anyways, to review yesterday, I went up 8 units, had a 14.6% ROI. A couple big hits I had. Martin Maldonado, late at night, I thought the night was over. I thought it was going to be like a 3-4 unit day, and he cracked a fucking home run at plus 1150. So I cracked that one. Then Brent Rooker, of course, he hit a home run. And then Erica Wheeler, she had 2 threes. I only put this on here because I wanted to talk about this. WNBA threes props have been ridiculously profitable. Like if their lines at 2, these bitches getting 4 or 5 like every time. Like this is one of the most profitable bets is if you can get an EV play for 3-pointers made. They just, I don't know what it is. If their lines at 2, they seem to get 4 or 5. Like it's crazy. I keep cashing on WNBA 3-pointer props. So I just wanted to talk about that. This wasn't one of my biggest hits. I just wanted to remind you guys that WNBA 3-pointers made is very profitable. Okay, anyways, let's get into the slate, talk about these games and how we're feeling today. So, first game of the day, let me get all this situated here. We got the Diamondbacks, we got the White Sox. On the bump for the Diamondbacks, you got Zach Gallen, bum, and on the bump for the White Sox, you got Sean Burke. So, I will say I actually think the White Sox have a pretty big pitching advantage here. Sean Burke, though he has a 4.5 ERA, I'm telling you guys, he's pretty damn good. He doesn't give up much hard contact. He doesn't struggle with control. He really doesn't even get hit that much. Honestly, he's been lights out lately. He has a couple bad games in there. You expect that from the White Sox, but by far and large, he's been really, really good. I think the White Sox have a big pitching advantage. If you look at Zach Gallen, he gives up a lot of hard contact. He's got 7 home runs in his last 4, and it's not versus top tier lineups. He's got a lot of walks. He's got 9 walks in his last 4. And again, 12 walks in his last 5. He's a walking walk. Meatballs and marshmallows is all he serves. He gets hit a lot and hard contact a lot. Problem is, I mean, I would love to be on the White Sox here, but not for plus 115. And I mean, maybe you could look at a first 5 White Sox by 1 first 5 for big plus money. If I were to bet this game, which I probably won't, if I were to bet this game, I'm betting the White Sox first 5 by a run, not on the money line. I want big money here. I think they can win the first 5. I bet them first 5 with Sean Burke and back him to do well. Probably won't touch it, but that's where I would be. Next game, we got the Pirates. We got the Pirates and the Brewers. Brewers are just, I've not seen anything like what they're doing right now in a very long time. They are out. I mean, here's how many runs they've scored like their last few games. 9 runs, 4 runs, 9 runs, 9 runs, 17 runs, 8 runs. Like, I don't even know what to say. How many? That's 18, 22, 32, 31, 41, 51, 50, 49, 48, 58, 56 runs in 6 games. They've scored 56 runs in 6 games. I don't even know what to say about their bat. It's unbelievable. That said, today they are versus Paul Skeens. But I mean, they're hitting everybody. They're scoring so many runs. This is extremely hard game to cap. For me, I bet the first 5 under 2.5. What I'm hoping is Paul Skeens cools these Brewers the fuck down. And I don't think the Pirates score early ever. They really just don't score on anybody. And Jacob has looked, he's only had a couple starts, but he's been pretty damn good. I think these two pitchers come out here and deal. I think you see a very slow first five. I personally already bet this first five under 2.5 for like plus 140, some crazy plus money on that. That's where I'd be though. Some type of first five under is where I would look in that game. And you just got to hope that the Brewers don't shell Paul Skeens, which it's a little risky, but for the plus money I went ahead with it. They're either going to hit him or they're not, right? They're either going to come out, continue this 50-run spree, or they're gonna slow the fuck down versus a pitcher as good as Paul. We'll see. If they hit Paul, I've officially never seen anything like this ever since I've started watching sports. All right, next few games we got the Red Sox and the Angels. Disappointing game last night. These boys couldn't score anything. Today we got Richard Fitz on the bump for the Red Sox, and my favorite pitcher in history, Kikuchi, Mr. I can't breathe, ice in his veins, inhaler in his lungs, and he's fucking wheeling and dealing. Richard Fitz for the Red Sox, 4.7 ERA. He is ass. He's all over the place. He's in my opinion, I think he's unbackable. He just doesn't go deep into games. Anytime he does, he gets gassed, gives up a lot of runs. On top of that, the Angels just saw him. He only lasted one inning, hit him 4 times and gave up 5 runs with 3 home runs. They played home run derby versus the guy. I don't think you can see a team like the Angels come out and expect to do better the next time. If they shelled you, they're probably going to shell you again. Flip side, Kikuchi, Mr. I'm fucking working, coach, leave me alone. Mr. Bases are loaded and I ain't breaking a sweat, but I'm dripping sweat. Mr. I got so much ice in my veins that every time you bet me, it looks like it's doomed. You wonder why you bet me. Then I come through and just absolutely make it happen. Moonwalk the fuck out of all trouble. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. Angels for me today. If I'm betting this, probably won't, but it'd be the Angels for me. Team total or Kikuchi, backing Kikuchi first 5, or just take him on the money line. I think Kikuchi deals today. I will say though, he did see the Red Sox on the third as well. 5 innings, 8 hits, 3 runs, and a homer with 5 walks. He looked like shit. So one of his worst games in recent history. So take that as you will, but I think Kikuchi comes out here pure revenge spots, wheels and deals, and does just fine. Next game, Nationals and the Padres. Mackenzie Gore and Nick Pivetta. 2 really good pitchers. These guys both are pretty damn good. They're probably going to go about 6 innings. I will say, though, Mackenzie Gore does not give up a lot of hard contact, and he doesn't struggle with control. He also doesn't get hit much. He's like really, really good with a 3.19 ERA. Nick Pivetta has a 3.64 ERA, but the caveat, the big but is he walks a lot, he gets hit a lot, and he does give up hard contact. I think he's extremely lucky. I don't think that he is as good as Mackenzie Gore. I don't think these Padres look good yesterday. And as far as today goes, I think this will be a good spot to take the Nationals at plus 125. Money line and run line. Padres have not looked impressive to me. Mackenzie Gore's just doing really, really well. Dodgers killed him, but outside of that, he's been lights out. Padres are not threatening, and I think that Nick Pivetta is just so lucky. His numbers aren't maintainable with how much he walks, how often he gets hit, and how hard he gets hit. Nationals for me if I were betting this game today. Next, we got Rangers and the Orioles. You got Jacob deGrom on the bump for the Rangers. Lights out, turn them off. It's bedtime. And on the flip side, you got Brandon Young for the Orioles. Ass. Double ass. 2 big ass cheeks. That's Brandon Young. He's terrible. So Jacob deGrom, he's going to go about 6 innings of shutout ball. He's not going to give up any hard contact. He's not going to struggle with control or walk. The most runs you're going to get out of him, and that's if he has a bad day, is 2. Jacob deGrom's lights out. Flip side, you got Brandon Young. This dude has only had 2 starts back in April. He's been gone a very long time. I think he was injured. On those 2 starts, he went 8 2/3 with 11 hits, 6 runs, a homer, and 8 walks. Completely unbackable. He looked like shit before. I don't see how he does good now. There's no way to back the Orioles here. And Jacob deGrom's lights out. Obviously, I think you take the Rangers, maybe look to parlay them on a 2-man with something else that you like. Not really my favorite game just because I don't trust the Rangers bats, but I mean, I trust Jacob deGrom. You got to fade the Orioles today. I hate the price, but maybe Rangers, if you can put them on an exchange like a minus 140 spot, try to tap in and get it somewhere around there. Next game, we got the Athletics and we got the Tigers with Jack Flaherty. Athletics for me today, guys. Money line and run line. I know them Tigers murdered them yesterday, but the bats actually looked decent, looked like they wanted to come alive. And Jacob Lopez, I trust the guy. He is good. I'm telling you, I know he's had a couple rough starts. Twins got to him. He went 4 in a third. Blue Jays got to him. He went 1 2/3. He looked awful those 2 games. His last 3, though, he's gone 16 innings, only 11 hits, and only 1 run with no home runs, and he's had 9 strikeouts damn near a game. He is dialed. He is in good form. He's locked it in. I think that he can come out here today versus this Tigers team with Jack Flaherty, who's been awful. And I love Jack Flaherty. He's been awful. His last 2 games, he's only gone 6 innings, 7 innings total work. Reds murdered him. Rays murdered him. He gave up fucking 15 runs in 2 starts with 4 homers and 8 walks. In my opinion, Jack Flaherty is unbackable. These Athletics looked pretty good yesterday. Even though he lost 4-11, they did look pretty good. They had a lot of chances to score and their bats looked better. Jack Flaherty's in awful form. Jacob Lopez is dialed. Athletics, money line, and run line for me is where my money would go if I'm betting that. Next games, we got Blue Jays and the Guardians. You got on the bump for the Blue Jays, Max Scherzer, and on the bump for the Guardians, you got Gavin Williams. Max Scherzer only has 1 start back in March. He went 3 innings, 3 hits, 2 homers. He served meatballs and marshmallows. I don't know if that will continue. I truly don't know what to expect. I will say I haven't liked him in the past. I don't think he's backable in my opinion. I just don't think he's a good pitcher. Flip side, Gavin Williams for the Guardians, pretty damn manageable. He goes about 6 innings usually. Now, he does walk a lot, which is scary, and he is somewhat hard contact susceptible. I think he might get took yard a couple times today. I do worry, and the Blue Jays bats look good. You get in this game as a pick'em, and I think that's fair. I wouldn't touch this game. If I were to touch it though, I think you could get to the over 8. I think if anything you push, I might end up betting the over 8. Wouldn't pick a team to win. You don't know what to expect from Scherzer, and Blue Jays bats look good. I think both these guys probably get hit up today. Gavin Williams struggling with control. Blue Jays have good at bats, so I do worry, and I think that he gets taken yard a few times. So over 8 for me is where I go if I'm putting money on this game. Next, we got the Braves. We got the Mets. You got Dieter Funtanesky. He only has 1 game. He's got 1 start for these Braves. He went 5 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, and a homer versus the Marlins. Ass. Flip side, Clay Holmes for the Mets with a 3 ERA. Pretty damn good, but I will say every time I back Clay Holmes, he lets me down every single time. I don't think I've ever won a damn bet backing Clay Holmes, and he's good. I'm just really unlucky when I bet him. That said, today, I mean, you can't back Dieter. You don't know what to expect, and his 1 start, he looked awful. So like that's not even an option, which sucks. And then Clay Holmes, I mean, obviously you're on the Mets here. There's no way to get to the Braves. Mets is the only option. Parlay it with something else you like. I don't like laying the juice here. I think you parlay. I think they're so likely to win. Just back the Mets with Clay Holmes, parlay it and boost it up and get some EV on there. That's how I'd play it. Next games, we got the Reds versus the Yankees. Now, what a time to be a Red, huh? As you guys know, born and raised Cincinnati, I love the Reds. And Chase Burns, holy shit, he looked great. I mean, just what a time to be alive as a Reds fan. He is going to be a dog. He's going to be a Paul Skeens level pitcher if he can get some things in order that he needs to do. Now, I will say I want to talk about his start yesterday. He looked great. I did cash over 2.5 earned runs. That was crazy. Here's the thing. All he's going to have to do is, his problem is, and a lot of young pitchers who go from the minors, their top prospects, they dominate the minors because they throw so damn hard. He has a comfort pitch that's like 102 mile per hour fastball dead center. He can throw that bitch dead center every time. So what would happen, he comes up to the majors versus a team like the Yankees. First time seeing him, he's throwing this junk slider outside, change up slider, and he's missing, but he's missing. He's getting 3-0 counts constantly. When you get 3-0 counts in the minors, he can default to that 103 mile per hour dead center fastball, and no one can, they just can't hit it. They can't time it, right? So, oh shit, I'm 3-0. All right, that's okay. I'll just throw my fastball dead center 3 times and strike him out. You come to the big dogs in the majors, they're going to catch up to you. And that's exactly what happened. They can time 100 mile per hour fastball. This is not the minors. So second time around, he's getting a 3-0 count. Now he has to throw a dead center fastball. Yeet, and they just timed him up. Ben Rice sent his ass. And that's just what happened. A lot of young guys who throw really hard have that problem. They struggle to control the other pitches because all their life, what do you think if you throw 100 mile per hour, what is everybody having you do? Everybody's just having you throw 100 mile per hour fastballs dead center. When you try adding other stuff, especially in the big leagues, when they can see that it's not your fastball, they don't swing, end up in a 3-0 count. Might get them that first time. Second time around, you get that 3-0 count. Now you got to throw a dead center fastball. They're timing you up and sending you out to park. Kiss it, good fucking bye. And that's what happened to him. But he's going to be excellent. Sorry for ranting. Just wanted to talk about that. He looked great, and I'm really happy to have him on the Reds. All right, anyways, today you got Max Fried for the Yankees, one of the best pitchers in baseball, and you got Brady Singer for the Reds. He's ass. I will say Brady Singer's actually looked pretty good lately. He's been pretty consistent, going about 6 innings on average, giving up no hard contact and not giving up many runs. He was ass, but he looks great. Flip side, you got Max Fried for the Yankees. I back the Yankees anytime Max Fried pitches. It's just a winning bet. They've won 9 of his 11 starts. So just backing, some bets are just winning bets, right? Max Fried, if you've backed him every time he started for the Yankees, you're 9 wins, 2 losses. I will be on Max Fried. I'm gonna most likely parlay the Yankees with somebody and move on. I know the Yankees are frustrating. I know I said they're perma-banned. We joked about it in Discord. I'm not fading the Yankees with Max Fried. Great American Ballpark wind blowing out. I know they have been shit. I know they're frustrating. I know it sucks to back them, guys. Trust me, I fucking know. But I do not fade the Yankees with Max Fried, just like I will not be fading the Phillies with Zach Wheeler. So I will probably be parlaying the Phillies and the Yankees. Anyways, yeah, Yankees for me, just on the money line, parlayed and boosted up. Next game, we got the Rays and we got the Royals. You got Drew Rossman and you got Michael Flocka. Drew Rossman, he's okay. I shouldn't say he's okay. He's really good. 2.6 ERA. He goes about 5 or 6 innings. Doesn't give up any hard contact. He doesn't struggle with control. He doesn't get hit much. Like, he's a really fucking good pitcher. He's going to go out there and give you a good start. Flip side, Michael Flocka Flame. He's going to go about 6 innings as well. His problem is he has a 3.24 ERA, so he's not bad. He gets lucky a lot, though. I don't think it's sustainable. I think his ERA should be closer to a 4. He walks quite a bit, and he gives up home runs. 6 home runs his last 5. Not top tier lineups. He's very hard contact susceptible, and he tends to have a runner on base when he gives up that long ball because of his lack of control. For me, the way the Rays been hitting the ball and how bad the Royals are, I think you got to be on the Rays. Again, you have a big pitching advantage. Drew Rossman's unstoppable. He's untouchable. He looks top tier pitcher in baseball right now. And Michael Wacha, as good as he is, I do think he's solid. He's a okay, like pretty above average pitcher, but he's not lights out, but he's not mid. He's like in the middle there. He's okay. He's pretty good. You'd like to have him. But versus the way the Rays have been hitting and his lack of control and his hard contact numbers, definitely a Rays spot. And the price is really good at minus 125. You can probably put it on an exchange, get a minus 120, 115, and be really happy and confident in that bet. That's what I would do. Next game, we got the Mariners and we got them Twins. Guys, full disclosure, someone commented something about them Twins bats, or the Twins being 1-9, because I said I'm worried about taking a run line versus them Twins bats or something like that. Guys, bad pitching does not equal bad bats. They're scoring almost 5 fucking runs a game. If you don't think those are good bats, I don't know what sport are you watching college ball, typically high school. 5 runs on average in the MLB is really good. They're scoring 5 fucking runs a game. They just can't win. Bad pitching does not mean bad bats. They're completely uncorrelated. So, yeah, the Twins can't fucking win, but to act like they're not having good bats is crazy. They're scoring out of the ass. Their pitching's horrible. So today, you got George Kirby for the Mariners, He is ass. He's the worst pitcher in this Mariners lineup. He's terrible. He's got a 6 ERA. He's completely unbackable. Walks a lot, hard contact, hit a lot. He's bad. Flip side, you got Joe Ryan for the Twins. He is their best pitcher, in my opinion. He's pretty damn lights out. His problem, though, in my opinion, he doesn't go deep enough into games for the team that he's on. If he was on a team with a better bullpen who could back him and pitching that was good, he could go 5 innings and it'd be fine. But he needs to be going 7 innings, damn near on average for the team that he's on. He walks a lot. He works high pitch counts. He strikes out a lot also. So it's okay to walk a lot when you also strike out a lot and the trouble doesn't bother you. He's good from the windup. He's good from the stretch. He's a good pitcher. I don't think he's on the right team. Regardless, I can't back the Twins because they just can't win right now. They just can't get a win. I do think they have a big pitching advantage, though. I also can't touch the Mariners at plus 105 with fucking Kirby. This game, for me, would be a full fade. I would not touch it. Next game, you got the Cubs and the Cardinals. You got Matthew Boyd and Eric Fetty. So Matthew Boyd looks great. He goes about 6 innings a game. He kind of gives up some hard contact and he does walk a little bit, which is concerning. But when you're going 6-7 innings, it's not crazy. The guy's got a 2.84 ERA. He's a good pitcher. Flip side, Eric Fetty, he's also pretty damn good. Fetty Wap over here, he's got a 3.5 ERA. He doesn't give up any hard contact. He walks a lot. No one can really touch the guy though. Like, he's sneaky fucking good. Like, you hear Eric Fetty, you don't get hyped about it, but like, he gives up no hard contact. He gets runners on base, but he almost never gives up a lot of hits. He averages like 4 hits a start. And he goes 5-6 innings. He's really sneaky good, not talked about enough. For me though, it's just so hard to fade Matthew Boyd. Probably wouldn't touch it. If I were to bet it, though, I'm on the Cardinals. I wish it was a little better than plus 110. The books are really pricing Fetty decently as they should. He's been really sneaky good. Cardinals, if I were to bet it, I trust their bats a little bit more. I think they're starting to come alive, and I think that Matthew Boyd may give up some long balls today. But by far and large, I wouldn't touch this game. I'll stay away from it. Next game, Phillies and the Astros. We got Zach Wheelan and fucking Dylan Wheeler. And on the flip side, on the bump for the Astros, you got Colton Gordon. Ass. Obviously, you're on the Phillies today. The money line price is nuts. Zach Wheeler is lights out. And again, if you've just backed him every time he pitches, you're 7-2. It's just a winning bet. A price of minus 150 is insane. You can get a excellent price to back Zach Wheeler today versus these Astros. I will say, I think the price is like this because, guys, I trust me, I know all the stats. Zach Wheeler does not have a good history versus the Astros. That's probably why it's priced this way, but I don't give a shit. I focus on the now. Zach Wheeler's been great this season. No one can really touch him. And the Astros bats I'm not impressed with. The Phillies scored none yesterday. I don't think they're going to be ass again today, especially not versus Colton Gordon, who's very hard contact prone. 6 home runs in 5 versus really not good lineups. Phillies money line. If you're happy to lay the juice, take the money line, put it on the exchange, try to get a 145, 140. Otherwise, parlay them with somebody, boost it up and run it. Take 2 favorites. Very profitable bet for me. Next game, we got the Dodgers and the Rockies. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, he's a Tommy Kataki, the anime villain himself, back to strike fear into his opponents. And on the flip side, you got Chase Dollander for the Rockies. Bum. He is ass. Good luck to the Rockies today, I guess. I mean, obviously you're on the Dodgers, one of the best pitchers in baseball. I will say he has struggled a little bit. His last 4 games, they've been ugly. Yamamoto's given up 12 runs his last 4 and still has a 2.76 ERA, if you're wondering how lights out he's been all season. But he has struggled. He has struggled his last 4. He's looked really, really bad. Just got to call it what it is. I think he's been a bit unlucky, but they're scoring on him. For me, though, obviously you're on the Dodgers here. Chase Dollander's terrible. He's unbackable, and Yamamoto's a dog. Dodgers, money line, parlay it with somebody, move on. You could take the Dodgers, but I'm not going to lay 3 runs with the Dodgers at fucking minus 140. Like, come on now. I can't see me getting anywhere near the Rockies, though. Dodgers, money line, parlay it with some boosted up, call it a day. Again, it's a really good profitable bet if you do that. Last game of the day, we got the Marlins and we got the Giants. Edward Cabrera. He's He's been dealing. He's been wheeling and dealing. Flip side, Logan Webb for the Giants, unfortunately, right? Like you wish it was anybody else so you could back the Marlins, but I mean, Logan Webb is dead ass gonna go 7 or 8 innings of shutout ball. Like what are you gonna do? The guy averages 7 innings. No one touches him. He doesn't give up any hard contact. He doesn't struggle with control. He strikes out a lot. Like there's no way to not back Logan Webb here. I will say though, they have lost a lot of his games. When he pitches, he don't get no run support. It's like them damn bats know they don't have to do shit because Logan's pitching. I don't know. How to cap this game? I'll tell you, these Marlins bats have looked good. The Giants bats look awful. They're not winning a lot of Logan Webb's games. Edward is probably the Marlins' best pitcher, and he's been really good lately. I think if you're betting this game, there's no wind to help the long ball at all. God, if the weather was good, I was gonna be all over the Marlins here. How can you get a bet in here? I mean, weather's awful. It's like ice cold front, bad wind movement. Minus 32% on home runs, minus 11% for runs. I think you take a first 5 under and just call it a day. Under first 5, nerfy. You could parlay this game nerfy with the with the Pirates game nerfy. Then you're back in like 2 of the young guns. You got Skeens and Mr. Rowski, whatever. You got Cabrera and Webb. Parlay 2 of these nerfies, boost it up, call it a day. That's probably gonna hit. Or do like a first 5 under, first 3 under, some weird type of alternate under for me. These pitchers have been great. The weather's awful. Some type of something like that is how I'll probably end up betting it with one of my boosts. Something like that. Most likely it's gonna be this game nerfy with the Pirates game nerfy, parlayed and boosted up. All right, guys, that's it for the slate review. Enough rambling. Let's get into a couple of strikeout ladders. My guy, Jacob Lopez, I'm telling you, he looks good, man. 6, 7, and 8 Ks today, laddered 138, 280, and 525. I already bet this. I did full unit, half unit, quarter unit. And then my favorite pitcher in the world, Kikuchi. 8 Ks, 9 Ks, 10 Ks, revenge spot for Kikuchi, the inhaler demon. Plus 162, plus 320, and plus 600. I fucking love it. Looking forward to cashing both of these tonight. As far as home runs, Nolan Chanel, plus 850. Max Muncy, he plays for the Athletics. Don't mind my graphics, at plus 900. And TJ Friedel for them Reds at plus 1,000 today to send one. All right, guys, player props, and then I'll get you out of here. As far as the props for today, guys, Zach Wheeler and Dylan Wheeler, under 5.5 hits this season. It has not been cracked. Actually, it did twice early on. By far and large, though, I mean, ridiculous, right? Like, no one's really touching him. No one's hitting him. That's a lot of hits for Zach Wheeler, and that was at the beginning when he was struggling. He's since dialed it in, and nobody's touched him. Only caveat to this bet is if you take history, like in the past, versus teams heavily into consideration, they did get 6 on him once, and some of these batters have good stats versus him and his pitch mix. Not good. That said, I don't think he gives up 5s versus an Astros team who doesn't hit that well. So I will be on Zach Wheeler under 5.5 Ks. Next, Spencer Horwitz to get 1 base, just 1 base. And look, I know that Mr. Robowski's been really good for them Brewers, but he doesn't go deep into games. So I mean, even if he's dealing, he has to come out early, right? He doesn't go deep. And Spencer's been on fire as far as just getting a hit. All he's got to do is get a hit. Last 20, he's on fire. Last 10, he's 90%. I love this play. I love when it's like get 1 base at minus 120 or better. It's just so free. And then the last one, guys, Caleb Durbin on the flip side for the Brewers versus Paul Skeens. Again, tough pitching matchup, but like on the season, 66% hit rate. Pirates history is excellent. Last 20, 70, last 10, 90. He's on fire right now. So I know you're versus Paul Skeens, but again, he doesn't go too deep into games. And honestly, just a hit, a runner, an RBI. Do anything, which he's been on fire. He's hot. Do anything. And you know these Brewers scored, 70 runs in 5 games and shit like that. do anything and you cash this. It's minus 150 though. It is juicy. So, you know, bet it cautiously, but I'll probably end up betting this. Haven't bet it yet. I will for sure be on Zach Wheeler and Spencer Horwitz. By the way, guys, this is Outlier, the best sports betting app there is. Link in the description, 7 days free, and it's in the pinned comment. Tap into it. All right, guys, that's all for me today. Let's get out of here. Let's get a bag. Let's keep getting these units. Let's crack these folks.